Welcome to the free webinar from Grow Your Advocacy. I'm Lainey Friedrich, and I'll be your presenter today. We'll be starting in a few minutes, so turn off your cell phone, or at least turn it to vibrate. Close anything else in your browser, and really take this time to invest in yourself. Take a few minutes to think about what questions brought you to the webinar today. If I haven't answered them by the end, be sure to email me and I'll respond back to you directly. I'll just give people a little more time to log in. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. By the end of this webinar, you'll know how to instantly advance your cause without spending more time, energy, or money. That's why you're here, right? My goal is for you to learn several powerful secrets. If I can do that, this webinar will be a huge success. Would you agree? So again, turn off your cell phone, close any other windows in your browser, and give this your undivided attention, because you're worth this time, right? If you stay until the end, I've got 2 free downloads for you. A quick 8-question self-care assessment and 2 weekly self-care notepad pages. Would you like to know how well you're spending your time, energy, and money on what's most important to you? This self-care assessment will tell you. Would you like an easy way to remind yourself to do one self-care activity each day? The weekly self-care notepad is an amazing tool to do just that. And I'll send you downloads of both. And no annoying marketing emails from me either, ever. That is our promise here at Grow Your Advocacy. I hate getting them, so I'm not going to send them. Sound good? So what makes this webinar different? And who am I? My name is Lainey Friedrich. I've mentored over 100 people during my 27-year banking career to be more effective with their time and talents and to make a powerful impact. I've volunteered with more than 20 different causes, campaigns, and organizations over my life, so I practice what I preach. I've been an advocate for yoga, running, and veganism for many years, but don't worry, I won't try to change what you eat today. I'm also a Reiki practitioner. After the 2016 presidential elections, I wanted to get more involved, and I knew a lot of other people who did too. But it all seemed so overwhelming. Where to start? How to start? What to get started with? Can I share what I've learned with you? I've done a lot of things right. Connected with like-minded people, getting more informed about political processes and who my elected officials are. Yeah, I didn't even know who, I didn't know what a district was before. Discovering organizations that champion causes that are important to me. Have you done any of these yourself? And I've done a lot of things wrong. Attended ineffective meetings, wasting a lot of time and effort without having the impact I wanted to have. At times I felt so frustrated. You don't want that, do you? In the past, I've tried to just squeeze it all in, crunching commitments into my existing schedule. And I didn't reduce the time, energy, or money I spent at all. In fact, I probably added more of all those. Have you tried to do this too? After doing this for many years, what I discovered is, first, I can weave cause-related activities into my life, not the other way around. Not try and weave my life into these cause-related activities. Have you ever felt pressured by someone to volunteer? Isn't that an uncomfortable feeling? Second, I can agree to only do volunteer activities that energize me. Sometimes that means suggesting that I do something different for the organization. Would you like to do more energizing activities and eliminate draining ones? Third, I can find many non-cash ways to magnify my financial impact. I didn't even know some of these existed. Would you find that helpful? I discovered this the hard way over many years of trial and error. You get to cheat and get the easy way. Are you glad? The hard way was going to too many meetings and events. I joined Facebook groups, meetup groups, other groups. If people invited me or if the group sounded interesting, I'd go. Have you done this? Or doing volunteer activities that I felt roped into. Do you ever feel like you should be doing something, so you just do what they ask? And making donations based on emotions. I donated whenever my favorite organizations had this sad story and asked me for money. Why did I do this? We think this is what it takes to, quote, make a difference or get involved, right? Do you want the easy way to instantly advance your cause without spending more time, energy, or money? Now, my personal results probably aren't typical. I gathered 575 petition signatures in just a few months for a ballot proposal, but I already had a sales background. I started a business that also helps organizations increase their volunteers, but I was already an entrepreneur. I made a legacy gift to an organization, but I'd already supported them for many years. I know that most people won't be able to contribute their time or resources in these ways. But before I learned the secrets I want to share with you, none of these would have been possible for me. None. The 3 secrets, which I mentioned, are secret number 1, I weave cause-related activities into my life. Secret number 2, I agree to only do volunteer activities that energize me. And secret number 3, I find many non-cash ways to magnify my financial impact. Would you like to hear more about each one? Secret number 1, I weave cause-related activities into my life. We think we need to spend time helping our cause on top of work, family, friends, other commitments. But the truth is, it's far better for everyone if you only do activities that fit in with your existing priorities. Here's an example. I planned to do a fundraising run because I had a goal to run a 5K. I invited a friend. She brought her husband and a friend. And my boyfriend ran it with me too. So my one entry equaled 5 people supporting running and the fundraiser. Isn't that great? Here's another example. I planned to go to a wine tasting dinner with vegan food because I love the restaurant that was making the food. I invited 3 friends. One brought his parents. One brought their friend. My dinner equaled 7 people supporting the wine store and the vegan restaurant. And none of the other ones are vegans. Plus, I could catch up with my friends at the same time. Doesn't that sound like fun? I always invite friends to dinners I'm going to for a cause. Are you ready for secret number 2? Secret number 2, I agree to only do volunteer activities that energize me. People always think that they have to do whichever volunteer activities the cause asks them to do. Now, sometimes those activities are your favorites, and that's great. I want to show you why you should say no to activities that drain you. This is your free time. It should be fun for you, right? For a ballot proposal campaign I strongly support, I volunteered to collect petition signatures, which I had never done before in my life. I ended up in the top 5% of signature gatherers for the whole state of Michigan. Why? Because I was having so much fun. It was easy to schedule time each week to do it. Then the campaign asked me to be a team captain for the canvassing phase. Hey, I graciously declined and offered instead to set up events on Sign Up Genius, which I love doing and do some canvassing. Then they wanted to include me in their weekly captain conference calls, but I opted out of that too. So you can see how important it is to ask yourself, what does the cause need? Plus, what are my needs? Can you see how this makes it more fun to help out? Don't say yes to something just because you can probably do it and the organization thinks you'd be good at it. If it doesn't fit in with your time schedule and your priorities, just say no. I loved the social part of collecting signatures. I love the social part of canvassing. And I also love using Sign Up Genius. You want to get comfortable with saying no to tasks that drain you. Leave that space open for somebody else to fill who is energized by doing that thing. Why not, right? We think that if we don't step up, nobody else will. That is so wrong. If we don't step up, someone else who has more fun doing that thing can step up. If we did step in there, we're unhappy, and then that other person's natural talents never get utilized. Make sense? Remember what I mentioned. What does the cause need? Plus, what are my self-care needs? At this 3-day music festival, I wanted to get to know people by volunteering. When I found out that volunteering could cover all my expenses, I definitely wanted to sign up. 2 volunteer shifts equaled free festival admission and camping, a $60 value. 2 additional volunteer shifts equaled free vegan meals for 3 days, another $60 value, plus a free festival t-shirt, which is probably priceless. I signed up to wash dishes for 2 shifts. When they told me most people don't like to do dishes, I was so happy. I love doing dishes. Don't tell anyone, but I love dishes and I love doing the laundry. And I saw that massage therapists were donating services at the event, so I offered to do free Reiki sessions. The organizer was totally flexible with the times I'd be doing Reiki, so I was able to work it around my dishwashing duties, meals, the bands I wanted to listen to during the festival, and plenty of relaxation time. Can you see how it might just take a little bit of negotiating to come away with the ideal mix for you and them? Now, can I share secret 3 with you? Secret number 3, I find many non-cash ways to magnify my financial impact. Organizations like to ask for cash, and then ask for cash some more, right? And we all think we have to give them $1 to get them $1 worth of help, right? Actually, though, there are many ways to bring in many more dollars from other people or to get them goods or services they need instead of cash. Here are some ways that with 0 cash, I still provide valuable support. I wear a no-meat athlete shirt when I run. It is often a conversation starter about healthy eating. I have bumper stickers on my car for several causes. People have stopped to ask me about them at the gas station, in the grocery store parking lot, in a mall parking lot, and I don't know how many countless people see them when they're driving behind me and might check out a website as a result of that. I put up lawn signs. Neighbors walking by ask me about them when I'm on my front porch or if I'm weeding the flower beds. I repost petitions and calls to action on social media. So easy to share. I select charities for Amazon Smile and Kroger Rewards programs, so they get a few cents for every $1 I'm spending already. I donated an $80 sewing machine I bought a few years ago that I never used, which now, today, costs $380. A couple of months ago, I'd seen an article in my local paper about these 2 girls that started making these awesome wrap jackets that are also blankets for the homeless. And I kid you not, I happen to have the exact sewing machine brand that they were planning to buy to expand their program. So, of course, I donated it to their organization. I ask for donations to an organization instead of birthday and Christmas gifts from my friends and family. Do you see any ideas on here? One or two that might work for you? Let me ask you a question. In the time we've spent so far, you've learned some great stuff. Would you agree it's been time well spent? However, I can't cover everything you need in this short amount of time. How would you like to learn even more? I can help you implement what we've just talked about and oh, so much more, so many more ideas. I have a special offer so you can learn everything you need to know. And if you act now, I'll give you a very special deal. Are you ready to find out more? Now, old habits die hard. But do you like learning new ideas and having a chance to give them a try? That's why I created a 3-week online video course. Do you like hands-on exercises to help you understand concepts? You'll find those in the course. Do you like to have key concepts highlighted? For each course session, there's a detailed checklist of concepts covered. Would you like some easy homework between sessions to try out the concepts? I include those too. You'll be thrilled once you're effortlessly directing more people, more skills, and more financial resources to your favorite causes every day, won't you? I know it feels great now that I can. That's why I've created an online video course called Introduction to Grow Your Advocacy. Would you like to know more about this 3-week course? In week 1, I introduced you to several new concepts in the first 7 lessons. What is Grow Your Advocacy? What's the difference between activism and advocacy? Which activities are you already doing? What is the custom advocacy chart? What is level 101? Protect yourself with self-care. What are the 8 self-care categories? And why are they so important? Now, we could all use a little more self-care, right? In week 2, we talk about each of the 8 self-care categories in detail. These are the building blocks of protect yourself with self-care. Emotional, family, financial, fun, lifelong learning, physical health, social, and spiritual. Don't those sound like core needs? Wouldn't you like to know how to protect yourself with self-care this way? In week 3, we talk about what is level 201? Nurture yourself with like-minded people. This includes helpful examples. We'll also cover frequently asked questions about that level. More level 201 examples. Keys to success and how to avoid common pitfalls. Because we want you to be successful at this, right? Wouldn't you like to know what is so powerful about nurturing yourself with like-minded people? Here's what you'll get with Introduction to Grow Your Advocacy, which is a 3-week online course. There are 3 30-minute videos to watch on the days and times that work best for you. As mentioned, each week includes checklists, exercises, and simple homework. So it's 30 minutes of videos, and you may stop in between to do the exercises, but that's it each week, 30 minutes a week. That's 90 minutes. Oh, you'll also have the option to immerse yourself if you'd like to do all 3 weekly sessions at one time. Some people are like that. They like to just go boom, 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 kind of like on Netflix when you're watching a series, an old series, and you're like, oh, let me see episode 2 right away. That's 90 minutes of videos of my best resources for you, with a total value of $57. This course has worked the best for people who want to make a difference, but who don't believe yet that they can make much of an impact, or people who feel very strongly in support of one or more causes, campaigns, or organizations, or people who are willing to try some new action steps. Do any of these sound like you? We'd also like to offer a bonus to those who sign up for the introduction course within the next 30 minutes, because we know that you're so excited about the impact this can help you make. So we'll include the advanced Grow Your Advocacy course. This is also a 3-week online course with 3 20-minute videos. Again, with checklists, exercises, and simple homework to reinforce all the concepts. You'll have the same option to immerse yourself if you'd like to do all 3 weekly sessions at one time. That's 60 minutes of videos with a total value of $37. Do you want to hear what's covered in the advanced course? In week 1, we pick up where the introduction course leaves off, now talking about what is level 301, Grow with People You Know. We'll cover frequently asked questions about level 301, and we'll introduce you to 9 examples showing the progression from level 201 to 301. Again, we'll cover keys to a success and how to avoid common pitfalls. Starting to sound intriguing? Interested in finding out how to grow with people you know? Oops, sorry. In week 2, we continue advancing up the levels. What is level 401? Multiply with your leadership. Frequently asked questions about level 401. And those 9 examples again, showing the evolution from level 201 to 301, now into 401. Keys to success, as always, and how to avoid those common pitfalls. Listen, even if you're not in a leadership position, this advanced course will change the way you see the people who are. If you are in leadership already, or considering taking on a leadership role at some point, wouldn't you love this information? In week 3, we'll talk about the final level. What is level 501? Champion your cause to the public. Frequently asked questions about that level. You'll see the top roles for the 9 levels, showing the personal growth that took place from level 201 through 501. Of course, keys to success and how to avoid common pitfalls at level 501. Week 3 shows you the top of the mountain. Wouldn't you like to see what the world looks like for those who champion their cause to the public? Get the behind-the-scenes scoop. So you'll get Introduction to Grow Your Advocacy, a $57 value. And if you're one of those who sign up within the next 25 minutes, because the clock's been ticking here, you'll also get the bonus Advanced Grow Your Advocacy, a $37 value, for a total of $94. What's advancing your cause worth to you? How much would you pay to instantly advance your cause without spending more time, energy, or money? And if you order within the next 25 minutes, we want you to have another bonus, the Flip Your Fears Around workshop. This 20-minute workshop is a $27 value. Curious about how you can flip your fears around? This workshop walks you through a 4-step technique that I came up with. Step 1, fear it. Step 2, flip it. We'll pause to talk about how fear is really the flip side of truth. Then in step 3, I'll teach you to amplify it. We'll sidetrack again and you'll learn how to do an energy technique called the healing code. And finally, we'll cover step 4, zap it. Would you like to easily flip your fears around in minutes every time you read the latest news? The ones that you don't like? What you're going to get by ordering within the next 25 minutes is the Introduction to Grow Your Advocacy course, a $57 value, and both bonuses, Advanced Grow Your Advocacy course, a $37 value, and the Flip Your Fears Around workshop, a $27 value, for a total value of $121. Sounds like a lot of helpful information, right? Right now, you want your cause to succeed, but you feel like you're only one person. How much can you do? Do you want to stay stuck? Feeling like you're wasting your time attending meetings and events? Dreading volunteer activities that you got roped into? Feeling annoyed by having to fend off endless donation requests? Wouldn't you rather easily weave cause-related activities into your life? Confidently agree to only do volunteer activities that energize you? And discover many other ways to increase your financial impact? As a final bonus, if you order within the next 20 minutes, because the clock's been ticking, you'll get the Fill Up Your Joy Cup online video workshop. This 20-minute workshop is a $17 value. Can I tell you what's covered in this workshop? Fill Up Your Joy Cup is 6 standalone lessons. Release the facts. Follow the yellow bliss road. Does make-believe make it believable? Fill up your joy cup daily. The power of one word. And 2 key lists. Wouldn't you like to fill up your joy cup every day? What you're going to get if you order within the next 20 minutes is the Introduction to Grow Your Advocacy course, a $57 value, and all 3 bonuses, Advanced Grow Your Advocacy course, a $37 value, Flip Your Fears Around workshop, a $27 value, and the Fill Up Your Joy Cup workshop, a $17 value, for a total value of $138. If all this did was save you an hour or more a week, would it be worth it? What's an extra 4 hours every month worth? A lot. If all this did was make your life more fun, would it be worth it? How much would you pay to feel more alive, more energized? If all this did was reduce your donations while increasing your financial impact, would it be worth it? What if the price of this ends up saving you 10 times the investment? Would that make it worth it for you? Others are paying the full $138 on my website for these courses and workshops. They think it's a good deal at $138. Because you're special, I want you to have all these resources in one package and to make this an offer that's easy for you to accept. Get started now for just $37 today. Click the button below or sign up here at www.growyouradvocacy.com. That's 2 courses plus 2 workshops, just $37. And you have a 30-day guarantee. Sign up today. If you don't like them for any reason, I don't care if it's 29 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes from now. Just let me know, and we'll give you your money back. You want your investment to pay off, right? And I want you to be completely satisfied, not just satisfied, completely happy. Okay? If you didn't sign up immediately, is it for any of these reasons? Reason number 1, you don't have 30 minutes a week to watch the videos and do the exercises. Remember, you can take the courses and workshops all at once if you'd prefer. You don't have to stretch each course out over the 3 weeks. We just designed it that way so you could digest the ideas a little bit at a time and practice some new habits. Make sense? Reason number 2, you prefer in-person courses. I totally understand that. We wanted to make this material available to you as quickly as possible without you having to spend more time driving to a location and having to adjust your schedule around it. Kind of violates what I'm teaching here. This way you can watch the videos in the comfort of your own home at a time that works best for you. Sound easy? Reason number 3, you don't think it's worth $37. Actually, I could be charging much more than the full retail price of $138 for everything in this package because there is no other training like this. If you want to advance your cause without spending more time, energy, or money, this is the only place to learn how. Believe me, I've looked everywhere. I've looked everywhere since the November 2016 elections. I would have gladly taken a course on it myself and referred people to it if there was. The reason I created these is because there isn't anything out there. I want to offer it at this special price so you can learn how to do this. So again, what you're going to get if you sign up in the next 15 minutes is the introduction to the Grow Your Advocacy course, a $57 value, and the 3 bonuses. Advanced Grow Your Advocacy course, a $37 value. Flip Your Fears Around workshop, a $27 value. And the Fill Up Your Joy Cup workshop, a $17 value. For a total value of $138. Get started now for just $37 today. Click the button below or sign up here at www.growyouradvocacy.com. 2 courses plus 2 workshops, just $37. Because you stayed until the end, as promised, I've got 2 free downloads for you. A quick 8-question self-care assessment and 2 weekly self-care notepad pages. Those are on their way to you. Now, you have 2 choices. The first option is to do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free because of our money-back guarantee. Or the second option, which is to make this small investment today. I mean, it's the cost of going out to dinner compared to all the value you'll get in return. And just go for it. If it works, how great is that? If not, just ask for your money back and you'll get it. Do you want to invest in yourself? Do you want to spend less time, less energy, and less money, but still increase your impact for your cause? I can't even tell you how amazing and transformative this has been for me. As a final reminder, what you're going to get if you sign up in the next 10 minutes is the introduction to the Grow Your Advocacy course, a $57 value, and the 3 bonuses. Advanced Grow Your Advocacy course, a $37 value. Flip Your Fears Around workshop, a $27 value. And the Fill Up Your Joy Cup workshop, a $17 value. For a total value of $138. Get started now for just $37 today. Click the button below or sign up here at www.growyouradvocacy.com. If you have any questions, you can schedule a 15-minute call through our website or email me at lainey@growyouradvocacy.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got great, helpful information out of this. I would love to share the courses and the workshops with you with this special offer. Namaste.